Oh, boys and girls, do y'all guys want to see the absolute sexiest Harley in the world? Yeah? Alright, let me show you. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is my dad's brand new 2023 Harley Davidson Road Glide. Custom edition, burnt orange. Oh, this is my all-time favorite color on a motorcycle. I have actually always wanted a bike that is burnt orange. And Dad went out and got a brand new one that is burnt orange. Let me go ahead and turn this thing off for you, give you a little bit more detail on it. This thing is absolutely spotless. It currently has 5 miles on it. I'm not riding this bike today because Dad hasn't even ridden this thing. I'm speechless, all right? So a little backstory on this. Dad has had a 2015 Street Glide for years now. Finally done everything he wanted to do to it, and then he finally decided that he wanted something else. So his buddy actually had a Honda Goldwing, so Dad went out and got him a Goldwing. But then Dad realized after a short little trip, Dad hated the Goldwing. He didn't like how his knees were up so much and he was like touching the fairing or whatever. He hated the bike. Mom loved it, but Dad hated it. So Dad went out and traded the Goldwing and his Street Glide for an orange 2023 Road Glide pictured here. He was leaving the dealership, just got done signing the papers on this bike. Then the guys at the dealership were like, hey, we have this brand new one that just rolled out of the shop. Just got done getting painted, factory, brand new, custom paint, everything. So Dad was like, all right, well, let's go look at this one. So then they rolled this one out of the shop and Dad was like, you know what? I'll be back tomorrow to sign the papers on this one. So Dad went out the next day, gave him the original orange bike back and picked this thing up. This thing hasn't even been on the showroom floor yet and Dad picked it up. But as y'all can tell, this is by far just such a sexy bike. I don't know if y'all guys can even tell from, oh, there you go. It is one hell of a color. This thing is decked out already. We're gonna go ahead and go over this thing. He already has some stuff coming. He's got a backrest for Mom that he's gonna put on it, like a pizza box or whatever you want to call that. So these actually come stock with, I think, a 18 inch front wheel. These are Prodigy black wheels from the factory. Everything is blacked out. It's got the big 114 on it. I love this bike. They dropped this bike off the other day at the house and I saw it and I was like, wow, this is one good looking bike. It's got the 114 on it, like I said. It's already got the Prodigy black wheels on it, as you can tell. He is going to go ahead and put a 21 inch front wheel on this thing, which will just make it look even better. Like I said, he's got a backrest coming for it, a couple odds and ends. But I can just not get over how good this bike looks in every single direction you look at it. Got custom honeycomb paint all over it. As you can tell, it's got different pinstripes and everything everywhere that you look at it. This thing is done right. And man, does it look so good in the sun. Has nothing on my little Road King back there, but man, this is one hell of a bike. Like I said, bike only has 5 miles on it, as you can tell. Flip that key. Right there. This thing has Apple CarPlay on it. It's got, I don't even know. I haven't even actually looked over this bike yet. It's got traction control, horn, everything on the column like every other Harley does. Turn signals, back button. I mean, it's got, you can do navigation, you can do radio, you can call people, you can link your phone to it. Everything that you can pretty much do on a truck, like on mine, you can do on this motorcycle. I've never seen technology like this before on a Harley, and this is pretty much just going to be an overview of this bike. Look at that. It is one hell of a bike. Got some matte black Road Glide on here. It's got a traction control button. I don't even know what you would use that for, but hell, it's got it. This thing is incredible. Speakers sound good on it. This bike is so good. I'm just like sitting here playing with it, and man, it is. You can hook your phone to this. It'll show you the maps on your phone. It'll tell you who's texting you, who's calling you. It's got Apple CarPlay hooked up in it. You've got phone charger down here. You've got places to put everything. Easy closing little cabinets. I mean, look at that. That was just Wow. Luxury. Like I said earlier, it's got the 114 Harley motor in it, all blacked out, and man, does this thing look so good. Every direction you look at it, the front end, good. Oh, this color never gets old. I'm so excited to go to Bike Week. If y'all are not aware, Bike Week is the week after Busco. Busco is at the beginning of May, and then Bike Week is from the 12th through the 21st or something like that. I'm not too sure. But we will be going down to Bike Week. I'm going to be riding my Road King. Dad is going to be riding this bad thing. So if y'all guys see us down there, make sure to say what's up. His will probably pop more. So if you see an orange Road Glide rolling down the highway, that is most likely Dad. I will be behind him. So if you see us, come say what's up. It is going to be a wild time down there. I'm going to film as much as I can at Bike Week. But Bike Week's kind of hectic. It's really crazy to try and film. I'm actually riding my bike this year. So hopefully I don't get a concussion at Busco this year to forfeit me riding my bike down, because last year we went and I wasn't able to ride because I got a concussion, as you know. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the Road King right now. That way y'all guys can see them side to side. But man, I know I said this so many times already, but just look at the cockpit view of this bike, right? This thing is so sexy. It's already got some apes on it. Not too sure what these are. They might be 12s. Possibly 14s, I'm not too sure, but there are spiked apes on it. Blacked out everything. Man, this thing looks good. Got some aftermarket grips on it, aftermarket mirrors. This thing just looks so good. I can only imagine what the rollers would be rolling down the highway on this thing. I definitely have to get some rollers of Dad riding down the highway on this thing, because when the sun hits it during the, oh, it's gonna be so good. But that's enough talking. I'm gonna pull out the Road King. That way you guys can see them back to back. This is the 2013 Road King that I ride. Oh, that never gets old either. Bags on a Harley, man, so sexy. If y'all guys have not seen this bike before, this is the 2013 Road King that me and Dad went and picked up. This used to be the original seat that he had on his Black Street Glide. If y'all guys saw the original Bike Week video, this thing has not been pulled out of the garage and I don't know how long. She is dirty. She needs a bath real bad. Like, me and Dad put on some LED front headlights, LED turn signals, LED front light, 21-inch wheel. We put on 2015 style bags that cover the exhaust back here. I also have a company that sent me out a whole bunch of lights for these things. They have been waiting a long time for me to put these lights on, and I have still yet to do it, so I apologize if you're watching this. Got some lights that go down in here, lights that go across the bag, because on the Road Kings, they only have 2 back lights, and that, my friends, is not safe to me. When I ride a motorcycle, I want it to be bright. I want it to be lit up. Dad is also gonna have to get some lights for the back of his bike, but these things look so good. That is one fat girl right there. She's a big girl, but man, these things look so good sitting next to each other. I do actually have to buy some apes for this thing. These are mini 10s or mini 12s, I want to say. I want to get it up a little higher, because right now when I'm riding almost straight out. I want to get them up about 14, about 16s. That would be the absolute way to go. So if y'all guys know anybody that is selling 14s or 16s that will fit on a Road King, hit me up on Instagram. Got a couple more things I need to do to this, like I need to add some speakers to it. These don't have speakers, obviously. I need to add me a windshield before Bike Week. I want to put apes on it before Bike Week, but I might just wait until we're at Bike Week, have a company down there, slap some apes on them. If they even have them in stock, I'm not sure. I am going to need some highway pegs. I'm going to need some bigger apes. I'm going to need some music, because I have a Cena in my helmet, but it's not the same when you're rolling down the strip of Myrtle Beach. You got to be bumping some Ice Cube, if you know what I'm talking about. So we haven't talked about it. I haven't ridden it in so long. It's literally just been sitting in the garage collecting dust. I mean, the thing is absolutely disgusting. I really need to wash it. I didn't want to continue to do side-by-side videos, because I want to drag it out that way y'all guys can see and have a good time and stuff like that. I don't want to just fill the entire channel with nothing but side-by-side. I want this channel to be a mixture of a whole lot of things. I want it to be trucks and side-by-sides and dirt bikes and bigger trucks and motorcycles. I want it to be a whole conglomerate of things, but I don't want to get burnt out on one little thing. So the differences between a 2023, 2013, as you can tell, this thing looks so good in the light. I might take them both down the road, grab a couple pictures with them in the street. I really need to clean this thing. Look at that. That is just, That is just disgraceful. I can't believe I let it sit in the garage. It's literally been sitting in the garage since summertime. That was when the last time that we rode it. But let me go ahead and show you all these lights that are on it while I have it out. These are the aux beam lights that they sent out to us. So big shout out to aux beam. So you have your main headlights outside, and then you have your main high beam and low beam on the inside. So watch, when I flip the high beam on, you can see that these lights will turn off and this main one will come on, just like that. So you have the high beam on right now, and these things are so bright at nighttime. Go ahead and show you all the turn signals. They are switchback turn signals, so the outside glow and the inside stay amber. I did not put resistors in because that was just gonna be a pain, but then they switch back to the regular old colors. These things look so good at nighttime. This bike really shines. I do also have some underglow for the bike I was planning on putting on, but I still have not done that yet. There's a lot of things we gotta do. I have bike week prep and I got Busco prep. I actually just bought seats for the side-by-side today, damn near $800 later, but they will be here within 2 weeks, so that will be a video of me putting those in. Definitely help with the stability, help with the comfort, help with the safety, because I'm all about safety. I'm 26 years old. I'm getting old. My body is already starting to yell at me. I do not want anything out of the ordinary to happen. I want to be as safe as possible when I'm doing the stupid stuff that I do with my friends. The lights are one thing, seats are another, harnesses, yada, yada, yada. I want to be seen, especially on a motorcycle, especially on a 3-hour ride to the beach, daytime, nighttime, rolling down the strip, whatever. But that is pretty much it for the Road King. This thing is pretty much done. It just needs apes on it and some speakers, and that'll be it. I really would like 16-inch apes or 14-inch apes with a windshield, and then I find me like a Cholo speaker bag. I think that would be super cool. Or find me some chrome speakers that clip to the bars. I don't know. It's still up in the air. I got to do a little bit of deciding and figure it out, but this thing is looking good. I'm excited for Bike Week. I went to Bike Week last year. That was my first time going, and I was not able to ride because I had a concussion. But that's a whole different story. And then Dad's gonna be riding that. That thing just looks so good in the sunlight. Maybe I'll take it down the road and take some pictures of it, because this thing just looks so good in the sun. And I do need to take a couple pictures for it for Dad, that way he can throw it up on Facebook or whatever. I might throw some pictures up on Instagram of his bike as well, and some pictures of mine. Maybe we'll do them together or whatever. But that is the pretty much overview of these bikes. My 2013 Harley Road King and Dad's 2023 Harley Road Glide Special Edition, custom paint, 114 big motor on it. This thing just looks so good. It's got the easy open bag, same as mine. Super nice and easy. Same thing over there on my bike. Does the exact same. His also has a aftermarket exhaust as mine. Just super easy, instead of having to come over here and finger this out and lift it up and unhook it. These are just so much easier. You can actually get to these while riding down the road, which I really enjoy. Super easy. But I'm gonna go ahead and start both of these for you, that way y'all guys can hear what it sounds like. Man. So good, so good, never gets old. I love me an old Harley. One hell of a color. My absolute all-time favorite color. Cannot get over it. It looks so good. Old Black Beauty don't look bad herself. I really do hate this blue pinstripe right here. I wish I could get that off. Hey, maybe I'll get the Road King painted like Dad's Road Glide. Both burnt orange matching roads riding down the highway together. That'd be pretty sick. Let me know down in the comments what y'all guys think about that. But I'm gonna go ahead and end off today's video. I know it was short, I know it was simple, I know it was fast, but I had to get something out. And why not just show off Dad's brand new bike and my bike as well. But I'm gonna go out and take some pictures of these things. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to leave it down in the comments. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do so, because now that we have hit 150,000, thank you so much for that, by the way. Greatly appreciate it. Without y'all, I would not be able to do what I'm doing today. But the next step is 200,000. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure to do so. Thank you so much for everything that y'all do for me. The comments, the likes, the love, the Instagram. I love you all. God bless you. God bless this country. Lord of mercy, I can't say that enough. I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace. And I will see y'all Sunday. Actually, I will not see y'all Sunday, because me and the boys are going side-by-side riding on Sunday at Carolina Adventure World. So if y'all guys want to see us, if you guys want to come out and ride, meet us at Carolina Adventure World on Sunday down in South Carolina. Me and all the boys will be there. We're going to have a blast. I will catch y'all there. But until then, I will catch y'all Tuesday for Sunday's ride video. Peace.